Hey everyone, if you want to see how I created this gorgeous 4-piece coaster set, stay tuned. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe because it's free. Hey guys, this is another coaster tutorial. So I got all of my molds, of course, from Amazon. I'm showing you guys my gold leaf. The gold leaf actually came with my molds that I purchased from Amazon. So I pre-mixed my epoxy. I'm going to mix my gold leaf first. You see I have a couple condiment cups. This helps keep everything organized. Otherwise I would use the red cups over there to the side. So as you see, I'm taking my gold leaf and I'm putting it into the epoxy. And one thing about gold leaf is even though it may come out in big chunks, as you mix it in the epoxy, it separates, sort of, I don't want to say disintegrates, but it separates and it'll give you this really pretty look, and you'll see what I do with that. So basically all I'm going to do first is get all of my colors. I'm using mica powder that's in the color beer. I got my mica powders from Amazon, a 50 count. It was only $20 something. I'll put a link here. This is my first time using mica powders, and I heard a little goes a long way. So I'm just mixing a little bit with the epoxy to see if it gets the consistency I want, the deepness of the color. This beer color is turning into kind of like an iridescent gold. As you can see here, it's a gold color. Very, very, very pretty. Next, I'm using a lemon mica powder color. And again, a little bit goes a long way, so I'm just going to pour a little bit into my condiment cup, mix it with epoxy. And I'm going to stir it up. And I'll be doing this for the next couple colors. All in all, I use 4 mica powder colors and then the 1 thing of gold leaf. As you can see, this is turning into be very, very nice. Alright, and next I'm taking this blue color mica powder, and it's actually called Blue Rose. And I'm gonna mix that in with the epoxy just like I did the rest. As you can see, I just used a small amount. And we're gonna mix. And I'm mixing in the epoxy with the blue mica powder. And this is one of my favorite mica powder colors because it's just so beautiful. And I noticed that all of these colors give off a soft iridescent. This is the magical gold color, and it turns out to be kind of a pearl iridescent color, and it just adds beauty to whatever you put it in. And before, in my previous videos, I used alcohol inks, and I definitely have to say that after using these mica powder colors, that I'm sold. Alright, so I'm just giving you an overview. This is the gold leaf and epoxy. This is the beer mica powder color and epoxy. Next is the blue rose powder and the epoxy, the lemon and the epoxy, and finally the magical gold and the epoxy. I'm starting by putting my gold leaf and epoxy mixture in the very center of my mold designs because I want the middle part to be kind of see-through and clear where you just see the gold. Alright, and even though these are 2 different molds, the results are still going to be phenomenal. So next I'm going in with the blue rose color, and I'm outlining where I did the gold leaf. And you can see how pretty this color is, and it would just go to a deeper blue if you added a little bit more pigment. Next, I'm using the beer color, and again doing it on the outside of the blue rose. And I'm doing the same thing to the other coasters. And one thing that I will say going forward next time is that I probably will mix all of these in my red cups just to gauge how much epoxy I need, because using it in the condiment cups was nice, but it didn't give me as much color that I needed. So I'm going in with the lemon color here, and I'm just kind of freestyling. There is no right or wrong way to mix your colors. Here with the magical gold, and you see how I said it's more of a pearl iridescent color. It is gorgeous. You see I'm struggling with my product when it comes to this last one, but it shall be fixed. I'm going in with a little bit more blue, and at this point it's just filling in the empty spaces. I'm just coming up with some type of design. It all works. And shout out to my cameraman. My lovely babe was helping me out recording this video, so he got some good overhead footage that I wouldn't have been able to do. So big shout out to him. So here I'm just mixing the colors in a little bit, just so they don't look just so blotchy. And I'm using the wooden skewer. I have a whole pack of them. So here I'm going in with the clear epoxy, and the clear epoxy, when poured onto areas, it causes all the color around it to move away. So whenever you want to get that little clear part in the middle of your design, or anywhere in your design for that matter, just pour some clear epoxy right on top of it, and every other color will move away. So now I'm just adding in some more blue, and I'm mixing some more of the beer color, which was the gold. See how pigmented that was. And I'm just filling in spaces. And I'm pouring more into the other coasters and just shifting my design around. And I'm doing the same for the wine glass holder. Here you see I'm adding some more gold leaf. I'm going to add this into the middle of my designs just to give it a more oomph. And again, that's gold leaf and epoxy mix. And I'm going to pour it right here in the middle. You see how that turns out. I'm going to do the same thing for the two coasters. And just adding a little bit on the edges. And at this point, it's really just trying to fill up the molds to the top as much as I can, so that they're completely filled. And this is how it looks. It's not dry yet, but the design is just, I love it, I love it, I love it. This gold leaf really just sets everything off in that beer color, and you can still see just the blue, everything merges together. So wonderful. Alright, and next I'm going to be doing the tray. My video cut out on me, so this is the only footage I had. But I'm using the same colors, the gold leaf, the beer, the lemon, and the blue. And I used a bit of gold glitter, and it just came out wonderful. Sorry that video cut off, but this is the ending result after I applied the gold leaf on the edges as well as attached handles to the tray. So look out for part 2, where I'll be showing you how I attach the handles and do the gold leaf. And remember to subscribe.